Well, it's August 7th. I'd say it's around 11:50, 11:55. Probably around 75 or 76 degrees. And I thought I'd do a quick update. Heading out of Winchester tonight, on the edge of Winchester, western Winchester, and got a campsite, or a place to camp at Walmart, which was pretty cool. It's well lit, well videoed, so it's a safe place. And I had an incredible 24 hours plus. Yesterday, I would say sometime around 1:30, 2 o'clock, I was walking somewhat out of Winchester, Old Town Winchester, and it was pretty exhausting. It was the height of the day as far as heat goes, and I was very exhausted. Stopped through coffee shop. Trying to remember the name of the coffee shop. It's Starbucks, and big dog sitting there, and I'm coming through with the backpack and my hat and my hiking poles, and this dog looked at me like I was some kind of monster, started barking at me. I just kept coming, and eventually got there, took my backpack off and everything, and Oscar and I believe the dog's name was Oscar, and I became very good friends, and Sandra, one of the owners of the dog, was sitting there, and I asked if I could sit down at her table because all the other tables pretty much full. And she said certainly, and after talking for a few minutes, she called her husband and said, "Hey, I'm bringing this guy home." And he said, "Okay." And I went home with her, and she and her husband offered not only dinner, but a place to sleep so I can get a shower. And the following morning, John, her husband, John Scott and Sandra Scott, cooked me a wonderful breakfast, pancakes, very good. They have a wonderful son named Patrick, and let's not forget Oscar again, a very large dog. I love animals, but I like to wrestle with them, and this dog I would not wrestle with because I like winning, and this one I would lose. Just huge dog. And but it's just a wonderful time. Such gracious host. And today they took me over to the Moose Lodge, where the American Legion was having a meeting for the writers, and I sat in on that meeting and enjoyed myself immensely. And then afterwards, maybe it was before, I can't remember, they took me to see some of the sites around town, which I'll post as well. Really enjoyable time. And then they took me back to where Starbucks was, where they basically picked me up and dropped me off there. And I decided to stick around Old Town Winchester for a little bit and just enjoy the sights and some of the music on the walking mall, I guess is what they call it. And then started walking west again and heading out of Winchester. First thing in the morning, I am heading out to Winchester. Cannot remember the name of the town, but it ends with Bridge. And I met a gentleman this evening who has already called Chief Rice at this town, which is about 10 miles away. I should get there tomorrow, I hope. And hopefully Chief Rice is going to get accommodations for me to get another shower, because I'll probably need it after another day of road dust, dirt, and sweat. If it doesn't happen, that's okay. I will get a shower over the next 2 days or so. I think that's one of the biggest things as far as one of the requirements that I have, that I find it difficult to acquire, and that's a shower. That's one of the things I miss the most. I don't get to shower as often. I just get all this road dust on me and sweat and exhaustion. And a good shower just refreshes me up. So, Chief Rice, if you happen to be watching this, I look forward to meeting you. And if you give me that shower, that's fantastic. If you don't, that's okay too. If the shower happens to be in the town jail, you know, I will look at it as a blessing as well. But yeah, I look forward to seeing you. But it was a wonderful, wonderful day. I really enjoyed it. Just, you know, just wonderful people who sit there and take a stranger into their home. They have a 5-year-old son named Patrick, and the enormous trust that they placed in a complete stranger to come into their home, when they feed them and give them a place to sleep and feed them breakfast and just welcome them to their home as part of the family. When I left after John and Sandra and Patrick dropped me off today, you know, I hugged all 3 of them. And they certainly were like family. It was really incredible and very emotional for me to meet people like that out there. So I look forward to keeping in touch with them. But anyway, that's August 7th. Quick update. I'll talk next time. Thanks. Bye.